There we go. Here's the last part. The last piece of the puzzle.
What you doing, Steve?
Alright, here we are. Okay, that's what I ordered. And that's what I'm going to make it. We're going to shave off the top part, make it a flat gasket, and then it will fit into the pump. And once I put those two gaskets into the last section, we will get the Readneck pool heater up and running. Alright, we've moved down to the workbench down here, and that's the gasket that I have. You can see it's been shaved. It's nice and smooth on this side, and this side you can see that I've cut it off. Here's the, it helps right there with that light. I'm going to shave that off right there. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, we will be taking the knife and cutting it right here, shaving off this part there, and when I come back it should all be shaved off. Alright, we're going to continue here. I have no idea if this is viewable or not with the phone, but I'm going to continue to shave this, and the thing I have to be careful of is I don't go too deep and start to cut into the main washer. We want to keep it, and we can see how much we've got off right now, and so it's pretty much, and I pretty much just do that. It's not a work of art, just need to get rid of this raised lip part. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to look good, because nobody's ever going to see it. It just has to be pretty flat. I can't screw this up, or I have to order another gasket, and it takes a day to get here. I ordered it on Amazon. The ones I ordered before, I ordered 2 other ones a week ago, and those took 3 business days to get here. I ordered them directly from Intex. It was a little bit cheaper than getting it on Amazon, but you know, I ordered it on a Friday and I didn't get it till Tuesday, and I'm really tired of waiting because I've been doing this whole project. I started building my pool heater, I think it was like April 24th. It's now May 11th, and I really want to get this thing up and running. I want to heat this pool. Northern Illinois. It's a little cool to go swimming in May, early May. So there we go. Let me grab the camera. And I just got a message from Amazon. It said the package was delivered. And so there we go. We've got both gaskets. There we go, nice zoom in. And it's flat enough. This one I did yesterday. Or actually, no, it was a couple days ago. Okay. We're ready to go out and put them in and get this Readneck pool heater working. Alright. We now have this hose connected into the bypass, and we're going to take these two gaskets here and we are going to put them in there and attach that to that, and we will be ready for the bypass for testing for leaks. Okay, we're going to open this valve and let the water flow in. Okay, we've got everything open. Let us let the air out, because we lost some when we opened that up. Alright, and we're on sleep right now, so we're going to turn off sleep and we're going to turn her on and see what happens. We're going to put out filter pump. Okay. This is FP, that's filter pump. And let us open this up. No leaks.
That's good.
No leaks. We have a little bit of a leak here. I must adjust the connector here. Okay, so the only place we have a leak is there. I'm gonna check the connectors. This is where the leak is right now. It's a little bit of a drip there. So I'm going to take the connector off, reseat the gaskets, put it back on, and seal it up. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna seal it with ABS glue, and that should fix it. Okay, so we'll be back in a minute, or whatever it takes. Okay, we're back. Had to do a little work. I could not get that hose to seal, so this one is doing very well. We can see right now there's pretty much very little drippage. There's a little bit of a drip here. I'll probably coat that in ABS glue. I'll just run ABS glue on all the fittings and seal them together. They don't need to ever come apart. I can unscrew it here, unscrew it there. I can just take that hose off. So yeah, there's a few drips, but that is not bad compared to what it was doing. So there we go. So what we have is we have our Readneck pool heater. We have our water comes in from our Intex pool into our skimmer, goes in through this adapter, down through this hose. Filter pump is not saltwater generating right now, it's just on FP, which is filter pump. Comes through here. I'm going to move this out of the way in a few minutes. And there's our diverter. Right now it's wide open both routes. Water comes through here. Most of the water will go in through here. Goes down. And that goes way down to the bottom. There's a weight ball in a Walmart bag, and all the water diverts out the bottom of the pool, so you're going to get all the fresh water going down the bottom of the pool instead of just out the top here and just doing the top. See, the water goes in through the top and out through the top. We want it to go out to the bottom, so there we go. Water that's being diverted into the Readneck pool heater will go through this black hose, through this adapter, and into this coil, and in there will be the fire. We're going to start the fire in a little bit. and all the heat will transfer into this copper tubing. There's 3 50-foot lengths. We've got 150 feet of copper tubing, and then it goes back. Hot water goes back through here, through this hot water rubber hose, handles up to 200 degrees, and it goes back into the pool. And we can see right now I've got it wide open, so I've got water going through both of them. I can make an adjustment. We've shut that off. All the water is going through that, but as I start to divert it, we can control the flow. Totally block it. Pump doesn't like that, but we can see we can get a lot of water flowing through there. Okay. And we have pretty much no leaks. A few small drips here. We're going to give the pump some relief there. Eventually I'm going to take this hose and I'm going to tie it to that also, so that with the hot water, when it comes out, this hose will just go straight down and will be released at the bottom of the pool, thus mixing with the cool water at the bottom of the pool. And so we won't have just hot water at the top, cool water at the bottom. We will have hot water throughout. It will be a well-balanced pool. Okay, we can get the fire going and test her out. Alright, so we're back now. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little ABS sealing of these joints probably tomorrow. Right now I want to test the fire. So I've got my little temperature gauge here. And let's see here. It's being a pain in my butt. There we go. Alright. Temperature of the water. I don't know if you can read that. It says 68. It's about 68 degrees right now. So we're gonna fire up. We're gonna put some firewood in here. I've got a whole bunch of firewood over there, some cardboard. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna get some heat into it, and we're gonna see what we can get this up to. So we'll be back. Okay, so now we're getting the fire going. We're gonna get some wood in there. Of course, I found out when I opened up the wood thing that we've got a shitload of ants. We have ant invaders. They've just taken over the inside of this thing. I don't know where they all came from, but when I cut this stuff up a couple days ago, there were no ants in here whatsoever. There are now. Alright. This is the Readneck pool heater, what it's supposed to do. We have the fire going in there, getting very hot, heating up the coils, which are then heating up the water, the very hot water. We'll go over here and we'll go through this hose and we'll come out here. And we're going to let that thing heat up for a while, and then we'll see what the temperature of the water coming out is. It feels to be about maybe 10 degrees warmer than what the water is right here to right here. So let me get out my little temperature reader here. Alright, so this is showing 54 degrees. And this is showing 70.5. So right now it's about a 70.9. It's about a 15 degree rise right now, and that fire just got going. So we'll keep it going. We'll keep feeding wood onto it. We'll make everything super hot and keep checking the temperatures. Okay, so we got a good fire going here. And we can see that it's getting nice and hot. It's very hot in there. I'm feeling it right here. A lot of heat. There's a lot of heat right here. The thing went over high temp. So it's over 450 degrees. We got our water coming out here. Again. We have our pool temperature at about 64 degrees, 64.1. And coming out of the heater, from the heater, we're showing 116 degrees coming out right now, and that, I just burned my hand putting it in there. So right now the water's coming out at 116 degrees. And guess what? It doesn't cost anything to do this except to build it. We have ourselves the Readneck pool heater. Pump into a diverter. I think I paid $15 for that on Amazon. I got to seal the leaks up. I got the parts. I got these parts at Home Depot. Just regular PVCs and adapters. 2-inch PVC down to 1.5 inch threaded into our threaded diverter. These I got from Menards into a flexible rubber hose, and I have a flexible hose so that I can move the pool heater off of the fire pit for maintenance, cleaning, grass cutting, whatever. Fire without heating the pool, that kind of stuff. And look at that thing go. Ooh, it's hot. I'm burning right now. And it goes back through here into this high temperature hose. The hose handles up to 200 degrees, and ooh, that's hot. That is hot. And here we are. Come out of here, and my hand has just got burnt. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. There you have it. My version of the Readneck pool heater. We want to adjust the flow. We want to make it go faster. We just adjust that, and that changes our flow. Do we want more? Ooh, that's hot. Do we want more water that's not so hot, or do we want less water that's really hot? And that, after I'm done with everything, I'm going to tie it down here in the bottom. I've got a tie, and it's going to be tied down there to that. So all that nice hot water will be exiting at the bottom of the pool, where it's always colder. Hot water rises. So we're going to have this hot water coming out at the bottom and churning and mixing with the cool water at the bottom, thus mixing all the pool water and making it warm all the way through, not just hot on the top. When you have a solar cover, it's hot at the top, cold at the bottom. We're not going to have that. We have all our water exiting at the bottom of the pool, as you can see there. Okay. One last look at the Readneck pool heater. Designed and built by myself. Cost me about $130. Took me about 3 weeks to get all the parts together, figure out how to build it. And I started it purchased my first part on the 24th of April. It's now May the 11th, and we are now receiving the benefits of the Readneck pool heater. If you got any questions, post it in the comments. And subscribe. And like. And do all those other social media things that you do. Catch you later. YouTube! Readneck pool heater. Here at stevecraft.com. Bye.